recognize a few coaches for their outstanding efforts. And these are the recipients of our Team Beachbody Awards. Carl, this year we have a very special award. Why don't you kick things off?
Okay. Well, of course, in these extraordinary times, I felt like it would be appropriate to recognize a coach who exemplifies the truly heroic and unselfish acts of so many healthcare professionals contributing in such a meaningful and necessary way. Mike Mullaly is a veteran and retired captain in the Army who served multiple tours in the active combat zones of Iraq. During his tours, he was in active combat while helping perform hundreds of trauma surgeries as an OR field nurse. Recently, with the COVID-19 pandemic, Mike, along with his wife Christine, volunteered and worked at a field hospital in Massachusetts and at DCU Center in Worcester, Mass., one of the hardest hit areas of the virus. He served as a caretaker for COVID patients while hospitals were experiencing an overflow of patients. But Mike didn't stop there. He and Christine, along with other medical professionals, helped put together and manufacture PPE materials like face masks and shields for medical professionals. He has done a ton of local volunteer work in his community with local veteran chapters and is a true service-oriented leader. As a coach, he's a lifetime 3-star diamond who built the majority of his initial business while overseas in Iraq, even doing a national wake-up call for us while he was deployed. He has lost over 65 pounds with our programs, was a cast member in 22-Minute Hardcore, and currently leads a large Team Beachbody team of coaches. We're honored to present the Beachbody Heroes Award to Mike Mullaly. Mike, congratulations and thank you for everything that you've done through such an incredibly turbulent time, and I'm proud to present you with the Heroes Award.
Carl, thank you. Michael and everyone else responsible for this award, I want to thank you so much. It is truly an honor, and I'm completely humbled to be the recipient of this year's Hero Award. To all the coaches who are first responders, essential workers, just coaches running bod groups, you all are heroes too. I want to take a moment to talk about this year's theme of Better Together. That theme could not come at a better time in our lives where we struggle with this pandemic. We can't do this alone. We have to do this together. So coaches, keep doing what you're doing, inspire others, help others physically and mentally during these stressful times. You are all heroes. I'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank my coach, Dr. Bob Hansen, for inviting me back in 2009 to this amazing opportunity. I want to give a shout out to the 5 a.m. Club. Ironically, we were all doing 10 rounds with Joel Freeman the 6 weeks that I worked at the field hospital. Each and every morning I woke up and I was greeted by Olivia, Rachel, Lisa, and Tiffany as we had our Zoom call and did our 5 rounds at 5 a.m. each and every day of that program. Thank you, ladies. I want to take a moment to thank the first coach I ever sponsored in this business, Christine Delastrito, for taking the bull by the horns while I couldn't be there for our team. I want to give a shout out to Team AIM, Team Resurgence. I love you guys. I can't speak highly enough. You guys are amazing, and I am grateful for each and every one of you I'm able to work with. Sorry, guys. I know there's a lot of people on this call, and I wrote these notes down. I don't want to miss anybody. Tony Horton, thank you for inviting me to your personal Zoom workouts on Sunday afternoons. Those were amazing, and it gave me a couple hours not to think about the stresses going on in the world. Thank you, Tony, for everything. I want to give a shout out to my brothers, Bob Modica, Mark Briggs, and Juan Urquiagua. You guys are my brothers. I love you guys always for the messages, the phone calls, the FaceTimes, the funny memes, all that stuff. I want to take a moment to recognize my beautiful wife, Chris Mullaly. It was amazing to be able to work side by side with her at the field hospital. I was able to watch her firsthand care and use compassionate, caring techniques to take care of our COVID-positive patients. She's a strong nurse, she's an amazing wife, and a strong mother as well. I love you, honey, and thank you always for your support. To my 3 children, Casey, Michael, and Maggie, I love you guys, and I will never, ever forget the wonderful dinner date you guys provided for your mother and I after working 12 very long hours in that field hospital as well. I want to take a moment to recognize my mom. My mom is also a nurse, and she was probably the first one who taught me about being compassionate. Mom, I love you. Thank you. And in closing, some of you may or may not know this, but 4 weeks ago on Father's Day, I lost my hero. My hero died. My hero's name was Michael A. Mullaly. He was my dad. So, Dad, since I'm getting this award, the Hero Award, I'm dedicating, and this is for you, Dad. This award is totally for you for being my #1 hero. I miss you, and I love you, and I'll see you soon, hopefully someday. Thank you, Carl.
That was beautiful, Mike. Congratulations.